Ella's running round.
I don't think I've ever been this stressed in my whole life.
Elle's hardly slept. I haven't slept at all.
Okay, so everything is labelled.
Too many people. Wow.
Hello everybody and welcome back to our channel. So we are about to go abroad with our 11-month-old twins. I know what you're thinking. You guys are absolutely nuts. Yes, we are. We are totally crazy. Have I been losing sleep over the fact that we have got to get on a plane with 11-month-old twins who do not sit still? Yes I have. It tends to be around 3:30 in the morning. I wake up, cold sweats, thinking about all of the horror stories that's going to go wrong on this plane. When I say the boys literally do not want to sit still, they do not want to sit still. They are just starting to like waddle around and I just want to crawl everywhere, so that's fun. And also Ryanair only allow babies to sit by the window. It makes no sense. Also, they don't get their own seat, so they have to sit on our laps by the window. It's for a safety reason, supposedly. If they want to get out, we've got to climb over 2 people to get out. If they need to have a nappy change, we've got to climb over 2 people to get out. If we want hot water for our bottles, 2 people to get out. It's just oh, and another thing, me and Fab aren't allowed to sit next to each other. Oh, but do you know what? I am so grateful to be going away because we have not been abroad as a family yet, and also we've not been abroad since
You have been reading.
But we are actually going back to the family villa, which I'm so excited about. So the stressful part is going to be getting there, but when we're there it's going to be like home from home because the villa is literally like a house, home from home basically. The flight is only 2.5 hours, so I'm just thinking if they screen for 2.5 hours then it's only 2.5 hours, at least it's not a 12-hour flight, you know what I mean? So it is what it is. It is what it is. I have been researching ways to make flying easier for babies, so I'll just share what I've found out so far. Feeding on landing and takeoff because it helps with their ears. New toys, so getting complete new toys that they've never seen before and giving them to them on the plane. The iPad, download Mrs. Rachel, download some Dancing Fruit, download whatever they want to watch. Our boys do not contact nap. They just do not like napping on you. They like napping in their own space. We even tried to co-sleep with the boys when they were poorly and they just don't. They just will not sleep with anything else around them, so they're not going to sleep on the flight, so we need to try and arrange naps around that. Anyway, I'm rambling. This section of the video is going to be me packing for holiday because, like I said, we've got twins, so the amount of stuff we have to take is just absolutely crazy.
Look at all our stuff.
Whenever we go down to my dad's in Bournemouth, the car is full to the rim, so I've had to really condense it down. Luckily, we've got travel cots over there, and I'm hoping that we are going to have high chairs over there because I didn't even think about sorting high chairs and the fact that they need to actually sit somewhere safe to eat their food. I actually watched, her name's Asha Merrilou, but Asha's video about packing, and I just thought, by the way that she packs, I've never seen something so satisfying in my whole entire life. So this bit of the vlog is kind of influenced by her. I bought these packing cubes. I have also bought a label making machine because we're actually having the kitchen done soon and I want to label where everything goes. But also I thought it's really handy for these packing cubes. So the labels are on the back, so if he wants to find out where something is, he can literally just look at the label on the back because he always goes, "Ow, can't find this, ow, I don't know where that is." So this is going to make life easier. It also makes life easier because I know what's where and I can tick it off my list. Another thing that I have done, which I've taken note of, is I have written down everything, including the kitchen sink, that we need to take with us. The only thing that I'm struggling with is the sterilizer, the bottle sterilizer. However, I know the boys are 11 months and the health visitor keeps saying to us, you don't need to sterilize bottles anymore. So I think going on holiday is going to be the kick up the bottom magpie that we needed. The way I've done it is we are taking, so the boys luckily get a bag, a 5 kilogram bag each, and they also get up to 2 items free. Now we're actually only taking 1 item, which is the Doona car seat, hoping and praying that they let us take it up to boarding, and then they put it underneath the aircraft while boarding so that it doesn't have to go on the conveyor belts and get knocked about. We're also taking the baby carriers just in case they take the car seats off us early, because having to lug around like 10 kilogram babies is not fun whatsoever. We've also bought like a big rucksack to take for other stuff, and yeah, I've basically just divided all of the stuff out into different bags. And we've actually got 2 20 kilo suitcases. However, I don't think we're going to need that because we are only going for 4 days because I've got to come back for work. Now I'm just going to go through and I'm basically just going to label everything with my cool little label making machine. This is so handy, by the way. I'll get Fab to link it in the description. It's so easy to use. So you basically just have like an app, type in what you want, press print, and then it just prints out there. And then you just push this up to cut it, and away we go. So I've also bought these little pouches, which Taz actually suggested getting because she's an air hostess and uses these all the time. I need to just add labels to these so that I know what's in what when we're over there. The reason we're taking these and not taking the actual bottles is because we're literally only going for 4 days, and my shampoo bottles are literally like a litre big. Okay, so everything is labelled and I've just gone through and put it all into this big suitcase. Like I said, I'm going to try and fit everything into one suitcase because we have actually got 2 20 kilo suitcases, but if we can, I only want to take one because just trying to ferry them all around. It's only me and Fab traveling with the boys as well, so we've obviously got 2 babies plus all of the luggage. It's just going to be a bit crazy if we have 2 massive suitcases. Yeah, I've not got things like nappies in there yet, and obviously nappies take up a lot of room. Anyway, right, I am going to get my eyebrows done now, so I need to leave. So I have to admit something, it is the next day. I didn't have time to finish this off yesterday, but that's fine. So I'm just packing now the bags to take on the aeroplane with us, and I just thought I would show you quickly what I've got down on my list, because I think I found this bit the most stressful about what to take on the plane with us for the boys. So we've got 3 bags. So in the first bag we've got toys, bottles, formula, nubby wrappicles, muslins, iPad, nappies, white, nappy bag, water beaker, I don't know why I've called it that, I meant to put sippy cup, dummies and snacks. And then in the Amazon bag, which is this one here, this is just off Amazon, but it's really good. It's like a rucksack, but it's like as big as a little suitcase. It's fantastic. Got passports, boarding passes, battery banks, blankets, purse, headphones, boys' clothes, anything from the airport. This is more like mine and Fab's bag, and this one is more for the boys. And then in the small suitcase, which is upstairs, I've got the carriers because they need to be easy to get to, white noise because I do not want that to get lost in our big suitcases. You know, like when, so I'm just going to pack these now. Some of this stuff we obviously can't pack until closer to the time because they do still need it, but if I can get as much of this done now, it means that I've got to do less on Friday evening.
Whoa, is that quick? That's mad.
Do you know why I'm leaving everything?
So that I know how to get it when you say grab that.
Yeah.
The stress of going on holiday when you've got twins that are poorly and teething. They're getting over their illness now, aren't they, Al? Do you think?
I think what's happened is they've been ill, and then it's like they've been teething, like the start teething's coming on, but it's like one after each other. So we've been thinking that they're still poorly, but they're actually now teething.
By the way, I have no idea if this is pointed at Ellen because the screen's broke on this camera. I feel like this camera is a good representation of how our life has been the last couple of months. It's just been chaos, isn't it?
Yep, and that's why we need this holiday more than ever.
Yeah,
and
we're like
so grateful to be going on holiday.
Yeah, because we've been weighing it up.
We are doing all we can
to get there.
To still go because
Ellen's running round.
Do you know what, right? I don't think I've ever been this stressed in my whole life. Like today at work, I was getting so dizzy. That's a common link we've made.
What?
When I'm stressed, I get dizzy.
You do need to go to the doctors and get that checked.
I don't.
But stress won't help. Stress ages you, and stress is really not good for you. Did you enjoy those snacks? They were still going. You enjoying that? How are we looking?
Right, toys, bottles, nubby wrapping cord.
Oh my. What did you get?
Spaghetti.
No. Go away. There's literally no escaping this woman. Tell them what time we have to get up, Ellen.
2:30.
2:30. Elle's hardly slept.
I haven't slept at all.
At all.
And I've just been downstairs and Lily's thrown up. I haven't slept at all, Fab.
Ellen, that's bad.
I've slept every single hour.
Right, you need to sleep in the car. We quietly went downstairs and packed the last of our things, made a quick cup of tea for the road and transferred the boys to the car. Tried to keep them asleep, but they did wake up. Good boys, but they, know how to get to Bristol. Luckily, they went back to sleep and slept for the whole 1 hour 30 car journey until we got to this stupidly bright photo recognition thing at the airport parking. The boys slept the whole way, which is absolutely amazing. They're just having a little bottle now. And then we're going to catch the bus. That's the next checkpoint, isn't it? Catch the bus, right? We dropped our keys off and then got the shuttle bus, and let me tell you, it was a squeeze. Good morning, Snotty. Then it was time to check in our big suitcase before heading to the dreaded security, which usually doesn't take too long. However, this time it was super busy, which was horrible. Too many people.
We unpacked everything that we needed to, or we thought we did, and sent it through the machine. This is where things started to go wrong.
Jesus Christ, mate, if you thought security was tough without babies. Yeah.
Just after that, our suitcase got flagged and it took 35 minutes to go back around due to the queues. This is because I'd left my straighteners in there.
Are we gonna get travel adapters?
We need to. In total, security took us nearly 2 hours, which massively set us back.
I look like an absolute Nellen. My hat. Oh, my hat's gone. They don't have any? Oh dear.
We rushed to get boiling water for the boys' bottles and then saw that our gate was closing, so we sprinted to our gate. The lift then wasn't working, so we had to carry the boys and everything else up the stairs and absolutely pelt it with all of our stuff to the gate. But we made it.
I can smell it. It's within distance. Oh.
Sorry. A bit of Miss Rachel worked a treat, and after about an hour's battle, this happened. They just do not like napping on you. They like napping in their own space. Both babies were asleep on us. This never happened. And yep, it lasted all of about 5 seconds before Noah was bouncing around again because I tried to open my panini. Fab managed to get Ari to sleep for a solid hour, which was really nice, but then he woke up really restless, so me and Fab switched and Fab tried to get Noah to sleep, but that just wasn't happening.
Screen time and books came in super handy, and before you knew it, we were coming to land. Touchdown in Spain. Now it's time to get our luggage and car seats, and we were super lucky because they were the first ones out. Secured. Standing underneath so much stuff.
Look at all our stuff.
Look into each other's eyes. Tired snowflakes are coming
Wow,
down.
you are. Look at our whip.
Collapse into one.
Okay, see you soon. Okay, bye.
Bye. Hola! Is that... Whoa. Is that Spanish for hello?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Ellen just had someone drive past and go, Pinche puta! Wait, that's Mexican, isn't it?
I don't know. I think they speak Mexican.
I'm not trying to offend anyone, by the way. We're in Spain.
Too much Queen of the South.
Yeah, we used to watch Queen of the South. We made it. That was chaos.
No, to be fair, it wasn't as bad as we thought it was going to be.
No.
The boys didn't nap, but we kind of knew that. Well, no, Ari napped. I had a good old nap on you.
Ari had a good old contact nap on me. Noah didn't sleep.
Noah was napping on me, and then I went to open my panini and rustled it too loud and it woke him up.
You idiot. And then he fell asleep as we were landing. What one? So...
It wasn't as bad as it could have been worse.
Yeah, they were actually really good on the flight, and the people around us
So helpful.
were really helpful. And
It makes life so much better when
people are...
you've got understanding people around you. Like the girl next to us, she couldn't have been much older than us, but she was like, do you want me to hold Noah for you? Or do you want me to hold one for you while you get yourself stuff
Yeah, she held him for us.
It was just so nice just to offer, you know, and
yeah.
they were
And she had,
crying.
what?
She had
Three kids of her own. So we've got a little Corsa that Elle's going to be driving for the week. Very weird being on this side with no steering wheel. We'll catch up with you when we are there. I love palm trees. This brings back memories.
Quiet voices in the night.
Wow. I've
Time
missed
is
that
running
view.
out of sight.
So it's the next day now. We've just had our breakfast with this beautiful view, which we will show you in a second. But we didn't film yesterday because it was such a full-on stressful day. Elle is now ill with what the boys had, aren't you? You got like a chesty cough. And I got a migraine. Whenever we have like a super stressful day, I always get a migraine.
If you watch the birth vlog, you'll
Yeah.
know that Fab had, well, he gets migraines when he's stressed, but yeah, he had them in that video too.
Yeah, really bad one yesterday. So
And
I
you
just
forgot
went
your
for a nap.
medicine.
Forgot my tablets, yeah. Luckily, I took some ibuprofen and paracetamol, had a nap with the boys.
Yeah, you did.
And that actually helped. But we are here now, we're at the villa. It's just us at the moment. The rest of the family are arriving today, aren't they? But I just thought we could quickly show you this little area of the villa. We're not going to vlog the holiday because we're only here for a short period of time and we're with family and we want to enjoy it.
Yeah.
It's our first holiday with the boys.
Yeah.
We will put stuff on Instagram, so make sure you're following us.
So I'll just turn the camera around from where we're sat. This is our view. Fab is getting shot. Loves being centre of attention, don't you?
It's a nice view.
I don't even think this is going to make the video because he'll cut this out.
No.
He doesn't like to think that he wants to be centre of attention. This is the view from where we are sat. See? I don't know if you can see
Look at
properly on the camera, but the view is just absolutely incredible. And this is the lounge, and that's where I was just sat there. But we were just eating our breakfast, looking out over the view, and then
that way, look at the sea
that
there.
way you have got the sea there. We've had a few people message us on Instagram asking for the Airbnb link, but this isn't an Airbnb, this is just family villa, so you can't rent this place out, unfortunately. It has just actually just been raining, so.
And then we've got this awesome, is that an infinity pool, I think, out here, which is where we'll be spending a lot of our time. Although it's pretty cold today.
Well, it's meant to be 23 degrees today, it's meant to be 29 tomorrow.
29. The boys are having plenty of water, aren't they? Trying to like get so many liquids down there.
So badly. When the boys teeth, it's not like they just have one tooth. They have like 4 come through. Ari, bless him, is getting all of his molars at the same time. Literally all 4 of them are all coming through now, and they're just soaking clothes.
They soak their outfit within like
I don't
half
even
an
know
hour.
if that's normal because it's literally like pouring out of their mouth, like rashes around their mouth from the amount of saliva.
But
we're just trying to keep them hydrated as
yeah,
much
trying
as
to, and
possible.
obviously now.
Right, so we are going to go and enjoy our holiday now. Hopefully you've enjoyed this insight into travelling with babies. Actually wasn't as bad as we thought, the actual flying on the plane.
No.
It was just the amount of stuff we had to take and everything like that. But if you've enjoyed this video, leave it a thumbs up, and if you're new here, make sure you subscribe, and we'll see you next week.
Bye.